Hi, everyone. I just want to pray for everyone out there who have tested positive for coronavirus. Likewise, keep them, their family members, and friends in your prayers. It's time to check out what is going on with the Cleveland Cavaliers thanks to the NBA app. The Cavs hosted the Denver Nuggets Saturday, March 7th. They had a slow start against one of the best teams in the West. Once down 11 past the midway point of the first quarter, the game stayed in single digits from the rest of the game on since the opening minutes of the second stanza. Cleveland led much of the third, but the road team went ahead midway through the final period. With the Cavaliers down 93-90, Colin Sexton made two free throws with 5:50 left in the fourth quarter. Several possessions later, Kevin Love's jump shot put Cleveland up one. On the next offensive set, Matthew Dellavedova knocked down a three-point shot. Following a timeout and a Will Barton miss by Denver, Love launched another triple inside of 3 minutes remaining. The Nuggets quickly responded as Jamal Murray knocked down one behind the arc. On the next possession, Barton fouled Love, which sent the Cavs to the foul line. Kevin made both to push the lead back to 6. Will was able to make another play as he drained his next attempt from deep. Then on the other end, Love converted a hook shot with 80 seconds left. Both teams went one shot and out next trip. Gary Harris drilled a three with 41.3 on the clock to create a suspenseful climax. Nikola Jokic fouled Tristan Thompson with the shot clock winding down. Both free throws were missed, and Denver wound the clock down. Murray went for two in overtime, and his jump shot was no good at the buzzer. Cleveland was able to survive and get a result 104-102. The Cavs won in the rebounding, assist, and block categories. The team was just over 55% from the floor. Both teams turned it over quite frequently. Individually, Love had a game-high 27 points, and Sexton also shot the ball well. He saw more than 40 minutes of action. Colin finished with 25. 6 Cavs saw more than 30 minutes of game time because Andre Drummond, Darius Garland, and Dean Wade were unable to play. Cedi Osman reached 20 points on the night. Thompson pulled down 13 rebounds, and Dellavedova recorded 14 assists. As for the leading scorers for the Nuggets, Barton had 22, Harris 18, and Murray 17. Another dramatic game was played in Cleveland one day later versus the San Antonio Spurs. This time the Cavaliers broke out to a big lead, once up 17 on 4 occasions early in the second quarter. By the middle phases of the third, the lead disappeared and the game would be played within a 12-point radius the rest of the way. The home team was down 2 with more than 3 minutes left when Drummond split a pair of free throws after Rudy Gay fouled him. Following a DeMar DeRozan miss, Love followed up on a missed hook shot with a tipped-in layup. 2 possessions later, Dellavedova knocked down 2 free throws. Gay then hit a triple on the other end to even the game at 111. The 2 players matched each other with long baskets before Drummond's close-range hoop untied the game with 22.7 remaining. Bryn Forbes scored for San Antonio. After Cleveland took a timeout, DeJounte Murray fouled Colin Sexton with time winding down. Both free throws were converted, and with 3.2 left, the margin was 2. Defensively, the Cavaliers were unable to get the stop as Rudy Gay hit a shot with 1 second left. Larry Nance Jr.'s attempt did not go, which meant 5 more minutes. In overtime, the Cavs never trailed but had to work very hard to grind out another result. DeRozan committed an infraction on Drummond not 1 minute elapsed. Andre saw the ball go in on both foul shots. DeMar answered to pull even. Sexton then rebounded his own miss to restore Cleveland's advantage. About a half minute later, Murray hit a layup on the run which proved to be the final time the game was tied. After a Dellavedova shot would not go, Drummond picked up the board and laid the ball in. A miss from Gay behind the three-point arc was retrieved by Nance. A handful of seconds later, Love provided some separation. His 3 made it 127-122 with 1:50 on the clock. Forbes tried a triple out of a Spurs timeout to no avail, and 2 San Antonio fouls later, Matthew Dellavedova was at the charity stripe. He made 1 of 2. Rudy Gay tried to make it a 1-possession game on 2 different trips. He was fouled by Kevin Love inside of 20 seconds left. Both free throws made the margin 4. Dellavedova and Derek White made foul shots for their respective teams. The latter happened when Love fouled behind the three-point line. Fortunately for Cleveland, the last one was missed, which kept things at a two-possession game. Osman hit the back end of a pair of foul shots. White was true from the three-point line for San Antonio. Patty Mills fouled Sexton with 1.8 left. Collin hit the first foul shot. Then the Spurs used their second and final timeout prior to the second free throw, and Sexton missed the attempt, but time ran out despite Kelvin Johnson rebounding the ball for the visiting team. San Antonio could not advance the ball to midcourt since they were out of timeouts, having used both of them in the last 2 minutes. The Cavs won 132 to 129. Cleveland was plus 16 in rebounding. They were also 6 better in terms of assists. Once again, they got by despite giving the ball away quite frequently. Saturday, the team had 21 against Denver. They reduced it to 3 fewer on this occasion. Both teams were better than 43% from the field. As for the scoring, Drummond had 28 on 11 for 16 shooting. Sexton recorded 26 points, and 19 each were put in by Nance and Osman. Love and Dellavedova combined for 28 points, and Alfonso McKinnie scored 10. Love, Drummond, and Nance were responsible for 45 rebounds. Dellavedova dished the ball 11 times, which led to Cleveland baskets. As it turned out, the Cavs' final game for at least the foreseeable future was in Chicago this past Tuesday. Much like their previous 2 contests, the game came down to the final seconds. Cleveland took their final lead with less than a minute into the fourth quarter as Sexton made a floater, which made it 81 to 79. Baskets by Thaddeus Young and Shaquille Harrison gave Chicago the advantage with about a minute later. After McKinnie picked up a rebound following a miss by Collin, the Cavaliers got back even. The Bulls took the lead for good with more than 9.5 minutes left in regulation as Otto Porter Jr. scored an old-fashioned three-point play as Osman committed the personal foul. Cleveland stayed close. Drummond made a layup with 38.3 left to get his side within 2 at 105-103. The Cavs could not secure the rebound after Chicago ran the clock down. Shaquille Harrison was fouled by Andre. The free throws were both good. Sexton had his pocket picked by Wendell Carter Jr., and the Bulls added one more free throw to complete the scoring. Love missed a 3 after a Cleveland timeout, and the game ended. Both teams were efficient, shooting 50%, but the Cavs struggled from deep. Cleveland was minus 11 on the glass, but had a 29 to 23 edge in assists. Turnovers were very high for both teams. Collin Sexton finished with 26 points after converting 12 of 16. Andre Drummond added 21, while Larry Nance Jr. was a perfect 6 for 6 from the field. Kevin Love included 17 points and 8 rebounds, but really struggled to find the touch. Matthew Dellavedova once again led the team in assists with 8. Chicago was led in scoring by Kobe White with 20. Lauri Markkanen, Wendell Carter Jr., Denzel Valentine, and Otto Porter Jr. all finished in the teens. Shaquille Harrison pulled down 10 boards, and the ball was shared 5 times by both White and Thomas Satoransky. Final score in the Windy City was 108-103, Cleveland narrowly missing out on a 3-game win streak. After the suspension of games March 11th, this is how the full standings look. Milwaukee 53-12, Toronto 46-18, and Boston 43-21. All 3 of those teams clinched playoff spots in the Eastern Conference. Fourth place is 41-24 Miami, while Indiana and Philadelphia are each 39-26. Brooklyn sits 7th at 30-44, then Orlando 30-35. Washington are 5.5 games outside the playoff cut line with a record of 24-40. Following them are 23-42 Charlotte, 22-43 Chicago, 21-45 New York, 20-46 Detroit, 20-47 Atlanta, and the 19-46 Cleveland Cavaliers. The 49-14 Los Angeles Lakers are the only team in the Western Conference to officially earn playoff status. Behind them are the Los Angeles Clippers at 44-20, Denver 43-22, and Utah 41-23. In a tie for fifth place are Oklahoma City and Houston with a record of 40 and 24, then 40 and 27 Dallas, and eighth place Memphis at 32 up and 33 down. Outside looking in are 29 and 37 Portland, New Orleans and Sacramento at 28 and 36, 27 and 36 San Antonio, 26 and 39 Phoenix, 19 and 45 Minnesota, and 15 and 50 Golden State. Please check out the Facebook group North Texas Browns Backers page and hit the like button for the latest updates there. The text of this blog is available at http://www.mjbalesta2.wordpress.com. I'm on Twitter and on Instagram at mjbalesta2. Michael Balesta is my Facebook account. Archive videos on YouTube can be found by searching Michael Balesta Roman numeral 2. If you could, I would love your feedback on the comments section, and if you like what you see, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. Thank you very much for watching. May God bless and protect you, and I am praying for you. Be safe.